Hi guys, Dr. Luana here. Kids, they're so cute, aren't they? They are. I mean, they just say the darndest things. They will tell you something that is so brutally honest that it will stop you in your track. I mean, they have no problem telling you that your breath stinks or that your belly's too fat. They will announce to the whole room that your fit ain't fitting. They don't hold back. They say exactly what is on their minds without hesitation and, without any sugarcoating. But it's not because they're trying to be rude, although I think I've met a couple that actually were. But it's typically because they just don't have those filters yet. Their brains are still developing, and the parts responsible for impulse control and social awareness, well, is not fully online yet. So they don't think about the consequences. They don't think about that the way that we as adults would. Why? Because they're not going to weigh their words before speaking. They just like to observe, to process, and to say it like a TIS, like it is. But as we grow up, we start learning, nature versus nurture. We start learning that words, well, they have weight, and we see that speaking the wrong truth at the wrong time can actually hurt people. So we don't want to create tension or make situations uncomfortable. Thus, we develop filters. We become, more cautious. We choose our words more carefully. And we do this in order to avoid conflict, but sometimes we do it to protect relationships, and sometimes we do it to protect ourselves. Not necessarily a bad thing. No. Filters can actually help us, and they do help us navigate life. And they help us to build those connections and to communicate with care. But sometimes, we filter too much. We hold back when we shouldn't, and we silence ourselves when the truth needs to be spoken. We trade honesty for comfort. And in doing so, we lose something valuable. So maybe there's a lesson here. Maybe kids aren't wrong for being so unfiltered. Maybe we just need to find a balance. Speak the truth when it matters and say what needs to be said, but engage wisdom. Be bold, but not reckless, because deep down, we all still have that little kid in us, the one who knows the truth and isn't afraid to say it. So maybe it's just time we start listening. Tell me, what's the funniest and most brutally honest thing a kid's ever said to you? And were they wrong? Stay blessed.